Hello my friends, Dr. Mandell here. If you're over the age of 60, 70, or beyond, listen carefully. Because the biggest reason older adults lose strength, balance, and energy isn't just aging, it's muscle loss. And today I'm going to share one of the most powerful, affordable, and natural ways to rebuild muscle. A food that's been hiding in plain sight. Lentils are one of the most overlooked yet most complete sources of plant protein available to us, especially for those over the age of 60 or 70 who are fighting against muscle loss and weakness. As we age, our body's ability to synthesize protein declines, meaning the same amount of protein that once helped us maintain muscle in our 30s and 40s no longer gives the same result. This is where lentils come in as a hidden gem of nature. A food that not only provides protein, but also does so in a form that is easy to digest, rich in nutrients, and incredibly gentle on the aging body. One single cup of cooked lentils provides around 18 grams of high-quality protein, and it's not just the amount that matters, it's the amino acid profile inside. Lentils are loaded with essential amino acids like leucine, isoleucine, and lysine, which are directly involved in stimulating muscle protein synthesis. Leucine, in particular, acts like a biological switch that tells your muscles, it's time to grow and repair. For older adults, leucine is even more critical because our muscles become less responsive to amino acids with age, a phenomenon known as anabolic resistance. That means older muscle cells need a stronger signal, and leucine gives that signal loud and clear. When you eat lentils, you're giving your muscles exactly what they crave to stay strong. The protein in lentils doesn't just enter your system quickly and disappear, it releases slowly, giving your body a steady stream of amino acids over time. This slow digestion rate is a major advantage for seniors because the body can only absorb and use so much protein at once. When protein enters too fast, a portion of it can go to waste, used for energy instead of muscle building. Lentils solve that problem naturally. Their high fiber content slows down digestion, allowing amino acids to be delivered gradually, efficiently, and sustainably to your muscles throughout the day. That's why many researchers believe lentils can actually outperform fast digesting animal proteins like eggs, or when it comes to maintaining long-term muscle mass in older individuals. The steady release keeps your muscles in a constant anabolic or growth-supporting state for hours after eating. Beyond protein itself, lentils contain key micronutrients that play vital roles in muscle health and recovery. Iron helps carry oxygen to your muscles, which supports endurance and reduces fatigue during activity. Magnesium and potassium help maintain proper nerve and muscle function, allowing your muscles to contract and relax smoothly. Folate supports cellular regeneration, helping new muscle tissue repair and grow. Together, these nutrients create a perfect internal environment for your body to rebuild and strengthen itself naturally. Unlike many high-protein animal foods, lentils provide this nutrient package without burdening your system with cholesterol or saturated fat. For someone in their 70s or beyond, that's a game changer, because the goal is not only to build muscle, but also to keep your heart, liver, and kidneys safe in the process. When we talk about protein, many people automatically think of meat, eggs, or dairy. But the truth is, your body doesn't care whether the amino acids come from a steak or a lentil, as long as it gets the right building blocks in the right amounts. What makes lentils unique is that they deliver those amino acids in a form surrounded by fiber, antioxidants, and plant compounds that reduce inflammation. Chronic inflammation is one of the silent killers of muscle growth as we age. When inflammation is high, your body's anabolic response is suppressed, meaning you could eat plenty of protein but still struggle to build or maintain lean tissue. Lentils fight back against this by providing anti-inflammatory polyphenols that protect your cells from oxidative damage. That means the protein you eat from lentils doesn't just feed your muscles, it protects them. Another major advantage of lentils is their effect on blood sugar balance. Protein is important, but stability is equally critical. When your blood sugar levels spike and crash, it can lead to hormonal fluctuations that make it harder for your body to use nutrients effectively. Lentils have a low glycemic index, meaning they release energy slowly without causing rapid sugar surges. This stable energy flow supports better insulin sensitivity, which is vital for transporting amino acids into muscle cells. In simple terms, lentils help create the perfect hormonal conditions for your muscles to absorb and use the protein they contain. It's not just about what you eat, it's about how your body uses what you eat. And lentils make your body more efficient at doing exactly that. When combined with light physical activity like walking, resistance bands, or body weight movements, the protein in lentils becomes even more powerful. Exercise increases the sensitivity of your muscle cells to amino acids, meaning that when you consume lentils after movement, your body is primed to soak up that protein like a sponge. This is especially important for older adults who may not be doing heavy workouts. Even gentle daily movement paired with a lentil-rich meal can make a visible difference in muscle tone, energy, and balance over time. Lentils truly act as fuel for functional strength. The kind of strength that helps you climb stairs, carry groceries, and live independently well into your later years. One of the greatest benefits of lentils is accessibility. They're affordable, easy to store, and can be cooked in countless ways, meaning you don't need to rely on expensive supplements or complicated meal plans to get high-quality protein. You can blend them into soups, salads, or even use lentil flour for baking. This makes it simple for anyone, regardless of budget, to add consistent plant protein to their diet. And consistency is the key. Your muscles don't grow from one high-protein meal, they grow from a steady supply of amino acids day after day. Lentils make that consistency possible in a sustainable way that supports both your health and your wallet. It's also worth noting that lentils contribute to better gut health, and gut health is directly connected to how well your body processes protein. The natural fibers in lentils act as prebiotics, feeding the good bacteria in your digestive system. These bacteria, in turn, help your body absorb nutrients more efficiently. A healthy gut means less bloating, better digestion, and more effective protein absorption, all of which translate to stronger, healthier muscles over time. In older adults, where digestion tends to slow down, this becomes a vital advantage. For decades, the narrative has been that animal protein is superior, but current research is rewriting that story. Studies show that older adults who include more plant-based protein sources like lentils experience not only improved muscle retention, but also lower risks of cardiovascular disease, type 2 diabetes, and kidney stress. It's the perfect balance of nourishment and protection. You're not only fueling your body to grow, you're protecting it from the inside out. Lentils essentially give you the best of both worlds, the muscle-building benefits of protein and the disease-fighting power of plants. Every time you choose lentils, you're giving your muscles a message that says, I'm still strong, I'm still rebuilding, I'm still alive. Your body listens to that message. It responds to nourishment, to care, to consistency. It doesn't matter if you're 70, 80, or even 90, the human body is designed to adapt, heal, and regenerate when given the right fuel. Lentils deliver that fuel in the purest, most natural way possible. That's why they're not just food, they're a signal to your body that growth is still possible, strength is still within reach, and vitality can be renewed at any age. When it comes to building muscle and maintaining strength after 70, most people automatically think of eggs as the gold standard of protein, but what they don't realize is that lentils can actually outperform eggs in more ways than one, not only in muscle recovery, but also in how they impact your overall health, longevity, and cellular protection. Eggs are indeed rich in high-quality protein, but they also come with cholesterol and fat that can place unnecessary stress on the cardiovascular system, especially for those who already have elevated blood pressure or arterial stiffness, which becomes common as we age. Lentils, on the other hand, provide nearly the same protein density with zero cholesterol, making them a clean, heart-friendly alternative that nourishes your muscles without overloading your arteries. The key difference lies in how your body uses the protein it receives. The fiber and antioxidants in lentils improve insulin sensitivity and nutrient transport, meaning the amino acids you get from lentils are actually more efficiently used by your muscles. This efficient protein utilization is what gives lentils an edge over eggs in the long run, especially for older adults whose metabolism has slowed and who need food that supports repair without creating inflammation or oxidative stress. Lentils are loaded with complex carbohydrates that digest slowly, keeping your blood sugar levels balanced while ensuring a steady release of amino acids into the bloodstream. Eggs, by contrast, digest quickly, giving a short burst of amino acids followed by a long gap where the muscles don't receive enough nutrients to stay in the anabolic or muscle-building state. This steady nutrient flow from lentils is one of the reasons studies have found that people who eat more legumes, including lentils, maintain more lean muscle mass over time compared to those who rely solely on animal protein. As we age, the ability to balance hormones like insulin, cortisol, and growth hormone becomes weaker, and blood sugar spikes can accelerate inflammation and cellular damage, directly interfering with muscle recovery. Lentils naturally prevent those spikes and crashes, keeping the body in a more stable, healing mode. They also help regulate cholesterol by binding to it in the digestive system and carrying it out of the body before it can enter the bloodstream, which in turn improves circulation and ensures your muscles receive the oxygen and nutrients they need for repair and growth. Another reason lentils surpass eggs in overall health impact is their unique combination of antioxidants, polyphenols, and phytochemicals that neutralize free radicals. Free radicals are unstable molecules that cause oxidative stress, damaging your cells, your arteries, and even your muscle fibers. Eggs, though nutritious, do not offer this type of cellular protection and can, for some individuals, even contribute to mild inflammation, particularly in those with sensitivities to egg proteins. Lentils fight inflammation from the inside out, which is crucial because chronic inflammation is one of the biggest barriers to muscle recovery and joint flexibility in older adults. If your body is constantly fighting inflammation, it can't focus on rebuilding muscle tissue effectively. Lentils give your body the breathing room it needs to shift from defense to repair. That's why people who consume more lentil-based meals not only have stronger muscles, but also experience better mobility, fewer aches, and greater endurance. Beyond muscle growth, the fiber in lentils does something truly powerful for aging bodies. It feeds your gut microbiome. A balanced gut microbiome supports digestion, immunity, hormone balance, and even mental clarity. The healthier your gut bacteria, the better your body becomes at absorbing protein, vitamins, and minerals. Eggs provide no fiber at all, which means they don't support gut health in this same way. Lentils create an environment inside your digestive system where beneficial bacteria thrive, helping you extract more value from every meal you eat. This gut-muscle connection is often overlooked, yet it plays a massive role in how efficiently your body uses nutrients. Older adults who have strong gut health tend to have better energy levels, less inflammation, and higher rates of muscle protein synthesis. So when you choose lentils over eggs, you're not only fueling your muscles, you're strengthening the foundation that allows those muscles to grow in the first place. Another advantage of lentils over eggs is the protection they provide to your kidneys and liver, two organs that are essential for processing protein. High intakes of animal protein can sometimes place a heavy load on the kidneys because animal sources produce more nitrogen waste as they are broken down. Lentils, being plant-based, are far easier on the kidneys while still delivering all the essential amino acids your body needs. They provide a clean burn of energy and muscle fuel without leaving behind the metabolic waste that can accumulate over time from heavy animal protein consumption. This is especially important for seniors who may already have mild reductions in kidney efficiency or who need to keep their body's internal systems in balance. Lentils help preserve muscle without compromising organ health, making them the ultimate sustainable protein source for longevity. Let's also consider the cardiovascular side of the equation. Eggs are often debated for their cholesterol content, and while dietary cholesterol may not affect everyone the same way, in many older adults, it can still contribute to plaque buildup over time. Lentils, by contrast, not only contain zero cholesterol, but actively help clear LDL or bad cholesterol from the bloodstream through their soluble fiber. This fiber acts like a sponge in your intestines, capturing excess cholesterol molecules and preventing them from being absorbed. Over time, this results in cleaner arteries, better circulation, and stronger blood flow to your muscles and brain. Improved circulation means better nutrient delivery to muscle tissue and faster recovery after physical activity. When your blood flows freely, your muscles get more oxygen, more amino acids, and more healing potential with every meal you eat. Lentils also have a strong alkalizing effect on the body, while eggs are more acid-forming. Too much dietary acid from animal proteins can lead to increased calcium loss from bones, joint discomfort, and lower muscle recovery efficiency. An alkaline, rich diet built around foods like lentils helps maintain the body's pH balance, protecting bone density, and reducing the wear and tear that comes with aging. The minerals in lentils, including magnesium and potassium, further support this process by relaxing the nervous system and improving muscle contractions during movement. These minerals are essential for preventing cramps, stiffness, and fatigue, all of which become more common with age and inadequate nutrition. So when you eat lentils, you're not only feeding your muscles, but also protecting the bones and nerves that allow those muscles to perform at their best. Another major point where lentils stand above eggs is in their versatility and digestibility. Many older adults experience difficulty digesting heavy proteins like eggs, particularly if they're fried or combined with oils and fats. Lentils, on the other hand, are gentle on the stomach, easy to prepare, and pair beautifully with other nutrient-dense foods like vegetables and herbs. They don't cause acidity, bloating, or heaviness, and because they're high in fiber, they keep your digestive system running smoothly. This consistent digestion ensures your body continues to receive nutrients evenly, which supports balanced energy levels throughout the day. The energy you feel from a lentil-based meal is steady and sustained, not the quick burst and crash that comes from more processed or animal-heavy meals. Lastly, lentils are a symbol of balance and nourishment that fits perfectly into the aging body's natural rhythm. They don't overwhelm your system, they work with it. They provide strength without strain, protein without pressure, and energy without exhaustion. Every nutrient inside a lentil works in harmony. The amino acids build, the fiber cleanses, the minerals restore, and the antioxidants protect. It's this synergy that gives lentils their unique ability to outperform eggs, not just in building muscle, but in supporting overall vitality and longevity. Choosing lentils means choosing to build strength from the inside out, with a food that respects your body's natural limits while still challenging it to grow, recover, and thrive. Consistency is the true secret behind transformation, especially when it comes to building and maintaining muscle after 70, and lentils offer one of the easiest ways to bring that consistency into your life every single day without stress, without cost, and without strain. The body thrives on routine nourishment, not sporadic effort, and when you start giving it the right fuel at regular intervals, the results compound. Lentils are not just a meal, they're a signal to your body that you are choosing strength over decline, nourishment over neglect, vitality over decay. To truly unlock their potential, they need to become a daily habit, a reliable part of your rhythm. The human body responds to repetition, just as lifting weights builds muscle through repetition, feeding your body the same muscle, supporting nutrients day after day builds long-term resilience. Each bowl of lentils supplies the protein, fiber, minerals, and amino acids your muscles crave, but more importantly, the steady and predictable supply tells your system that growth and repair are now its top priorities. When the body sees that consistency, it begins to shift its resources, directing more energy into rebuilding tissue, strengthening connective fibers, and improving recovery from even light daily activity. Pairing lentils with vitamin C-rich foods takes this nourishment to another level because vitamin C acts like a key that unlocks the door for iron absorption. Iron, found naturally in lentils, plays a critical role in carrying oxygen to your muscles, and without enough of it, fatigue sets in quickly and the rebuilding process slows down. That's why adding lemon juice, tomatoes, or bell peppers to your lentil meal can make such a remarkable difference. The acidity from vitamin C converts the non-heme iron in lentils into a form that your body can absorb more easily, instantly improving oxygen delivery and energy levels. When you pair these nutrients correctly, your food begins working for you rather than against you. It's not about eating more, it's about eating smart. You can transform the same simple meal into a powerful muscle-building formula just by combining it with the right natural ingredients. And this combination doesn't just improve strength, it also enhances your stamina, mood, and clarity, because oxygen-rich muscles mean better blood flow throughout the entire body. Now, for the magic to really take effect, the body also needs a signal that says, we need these nutrients for muscle. That signal comes from movement, and it doesn't have to be intense or exhausting. Even light resistance training, lifting small weights, doing bodyweight exercises, or walking with energy activates the muscle fibers that tell your brain to send the nutrients there. Think of it like turning on a switch. The protein from lentils is the raw material, but the movement is the message that tells your body how to use it. Without movement, the body might use the protein for other functions, but when you move, when you challenge your muscles even slightly, you direct the flow of those amino acids exactly where you want them. This is especially important as you age, because your body becomes more conservative with its resources, only rebuilding muscle when it believes it's necessary. Every time you move, stretch, lift, or even take a brisk walk, you remind it that strength is still needed, and when you follow that movement with a lentil-rich meal, you provide everything it needs to follow through on that demand. The beauty of lentils is that they make this daily consistency effortless. You don't need to count calories, buy expensive supplements, or prepare complicated meals. You can boil a batch once a week, store it in your refrigerator, and use it in countless ways: soups, stews, salads, wraps, even blend it into smoothies. Their neutral flavor makes them versatile and easy to pair with other foods, and that flexibility ensures you never get bored or tired of them. When something is simple, it becomes sustainable, and sustainability is the foundation of long-term health. Every spoonful, every meal, every day of choosing lentils reinforces your body's strength, not just in muscle but in mind. Because when you eat with purpose, when you take deliberate action toward your health, your mind follows, and consistency becomes empowerment rather than obligation. It's also important to remember that building muscle after 70 isn't only about protein, it's about how your entire internal system supports the rebuilding process. Lentils contain magnesium and potassium, which keep your muscles and nerves functioning smoothly, preventing cramps and fatigue. They contain zinc, which supports hormone balance, and B vitamins that regulate energy metabolism. When your meals are consistent, these nutrients build up in your system, restoring equilibrium to processes that may have weakened over time. The energy you gain isn't temporary, it becomes part of your baseline vitality. You start to notice that your recovery from activity improves, that your energy doesn't crash mid-afternoon, that your sleep becomes deeper, and that your appetite becomes more balanced. These are the quiet but powerful signs that your body is adapting to a new state of strength and stability. Many people underestimate the psychological power of routine nutrition. When you eat nutrient-rich foods at consistent times, your body and brain begin to anticipate nourishment, and your metabolism starts to synchronize with that rhythm. Over time, digestion improves, inflammation lowers, and your entire system becomes more efficient. Lentils are the perfect food for establishing this kind of stability because they are slow digesting, meaning they provide steady fuel throughout the day without the roller coaster of energy spikes and crashes. That steadiness is what allows older adults to rebuild muscle without fatigue or burnout. It's not about how fast you move, it's about how consistently you move, and the same applies to food. The combination of lentils, vitamin C, rich foods, and light activity creates a feedback loop that keeps your muscles nourished, your energy balanced, and your motivation high. Vitamin D is another crucial piece of this puzzle, and pairing your lentil-rich diet with sunlight exposure or a vitamin D source helps your body use the protein more effectively. Vitamin D acts almost like a hormone, increasing muscle cell sensitivity to amino acids and encouraging your bones to store more calcium, which supports strength and balance. When vitamin D levels are low, even the best diet can feel like it's underperforming because your body can't make full use of the nutrients. That's why stepping outside into the morning sun for 50-20 minutes a day or incorporating vitamin D-rich foods like mushrooms or fortified plant milks can dramatically enhance your results. The combination of lentils for muscle building, vitamin C for nutrient absorption, and vitamin D for activation creates a trifecta of support that keeps your muscles alive, flexible, and responsive. Over time, these small, consistent choices create visible results. Your posture improves, your steps feel lighter, your balance steadies, and you notice you can lift things you struggled with months ago. These aren't miracles, they're biological truths responding to consistent care. Each meal of lentils is an act of rebuilding, each squeeze of lemon juice is an act of optimization, each walk is an act of activation. Together, they weave a pattern of healing that no supplement or quick fix can replace. This is what aging strong truly means. It's not about defying time, it's about working with your body's natural wisdom to remain vibrant and capable. When you commit to this daily pattern, your body begins to trust you again. It stops storing energy in fear of famine or inactivity and starts investing in strength, stability, and endurance. The human body is incredibly intelligent. It rewards consistency with renewal. Lentils, with their unique nutritional balance, make that consistency enjoyable and sustainable. They don't ask you to change your life overnight. They just ask for presence, for intention, for repetition. And with each repetition, your body listens. It adjusts, it rebuilds, it strengthens. That's the quiet power of consistency, small actions repeated daily that turn weakness into strength, fatigue into vitality, and age into wisdom expressed through movement and energy. So my friends, don't underestimate the power of the simple lentil. This little bean is proof that nature already gave us the tools to stay strong, healthy, and full of energy, no matter how old we are. You can start rebuilding muscle today, one meal at a time. Your body is designed to heal, to grow, and to thrive if you give it what it truly needs. Stay strong, stay healthy, and make it a great day. This is Dr. Mandell wishing you much love and healing.